Coyote Culture is presented by the Cheyenne River Predator Hunters and TS Customs, precision firearms built for success.
We're headed down here to the South Dakota Sandhills. It's right north of the Nebraska border. Got Dakota and Damon in the back seat. Everybody's kind of tucked in here. And Chad right here, our badass editors coming along with us to learn us how to film better. So should be pretty good. It's kind of warm this morning. Now it's saying 44 degrees. Got a little bit of a wind, but hopefully we can still get them to come play. So see what happens here.
So what just happened, Lonny?
hit a cow trail and honk my horn.
We were probably within a quarter mile of where we wanted to set up that morning, and it was still dark.
And I just slapped the old horn, and
everything in the country knows we're there.
Hopefully they think it was a goose. We got a lot of geese around, and it had to sound just like a goose.
Lonnie's always got a good excuse for everything.
You kind of want us looking that way, though.
So our first set's dry. Might have something to do with honking the horn, might not have. Child locks.
Lonnie's got child locks, so I can't go nowhere.
Well, we're sitting on the second set, and I told those guys it's probably a goose, and you know, sure enough, we had some geese fly right over.
It was a valid excuse on what it could have been. I don't know if it was coincidence or if it was thought out that well, but
I told them it's probably a goose.
Yeah, so our strategy, as you may have learned, can quickly change just like that.
Our first two sets are dry, but we heard some coyotes out there on the second set. We decided to get up and do what we do here so often. Move a little closer to those coyotes and try to get them.
We walked up there around the corner to get, snuck into these. We knew they were in the vicinity, and when we got up to a high vantage point where we wanted it and we come around the corner.
There's at least two, but that one sounded way farther away that second time.
There's some coyotes over there, so hopefully get closer and see what happens. I don't know if we intimidated them by the howl. Might have. So this time we're just gonna go over there, play straight distress right away and see what happens.
Those coyotes was just a few hundred yards away. I think it was like 350 yards away or something.
This might be a sniper guy. Maybe. I'm thinking you and I walk up there. One camera, Damon. Just snipe him out real quick.
That's probably the easiest thing to do.
I mean, it ain't gonna work out any other way. We're gonna have to kind of back out a little bit and get it on this hill.
Can't see me yet. Sneak this way more. I'm gonna have to go at least 15 yards.
No.
I was trying to tell you to shoot. You shoot first and I'll go on your shot.
You said something, I looked back, and then you was fidgeting with your gun. Then I said, Damon, are you ready? And I turned around to shoot, and my coyote went around the damn yucca, and I couldn't see him no more anyway.
Did your coyote left before mine did?
No, he went around the backside of a yucca plant. I couldn't see him. He was right behind the yucca plant. As soon as you shot, he bolted.
That is a beautiful, beautiful coyote. I didn't hold any wind, and the wind's coming kind of right here. A little bit of a side wind, and I was aiming right around here and it went up here, so, but there was no wind where we were at, so it's kind of hard to tell. That's a beautiful coyote. Holy smokes. Awesome. 350 yards ish with the 20 BR built by Travis Stevens. We've talked about it in the past, but little effective cartridge made for that right there. Probably don't want to go much over that 600-700 yard mark, but anything inside 500 especially, probably gonna tip them over. So awesome way to end the day. We got Chad here with us. Chad Skinner, our video editor. He's the one who makes all the episodes happen, so this one's probably no exception. It'll be a good one.
He's got big long canines. He definitely is a little older.
That's a stud right there, guys. That's what we're after here at Coyote Culture. That's a nice one. God, that's a nice coyote.
Pretty heavy coyote. Shoot him right in the head or what?
I think so.
Yeah, I held on his chest, but you feel right here, got a little bit of right to left. That's toad there.
That's a pretty good coyote.
Man, that's why they didn't want to come in, boys.
Damn sure over 30.
He's fat.
Me and my brother Rocky, we hunted quite a few times this year, but that morning we were actually going to my dad's house to go work cows. And then we actually went back out, and the hunt you're watching on here was after we got done working cows. It's a big, deep draw, and then it opens up and just to a big old bowl, but it's probably 250 yards all the way to the bottom of this draw from where we were sitting. And the hope was to have a coyote off to our right kind of come at us more from the draw, right, and shoot it right below us. And these coyotes come from all the way across the draw on a big flat out there, and them coyotes was out on that flat. So when they come to us and they got to the edge of this draw, right, they didn't want to come all the way off there, but they get to the edge and there's two coyotes there, but the one is absolutely just barking and territorial.
What's the range? I don't have my range, but I don't either. I don't have mine.
much. Using Rocky.
Because I asked you to range because I didn't have my range, but I dialed him for 3 MOA and 3.5 MOA, so around 400, 375.
You just guessed.
Yeah.
What'd you hold for wind?
I held it just about on his shoulder where he was sitting. It must have blew it to the right just a little bit. The wind's kind of coming like this now, I think.
That's got to be 400 yards at least.
Oh yeah, I bet it's all of that.
Rock knew where his gun needed to be and his dope on it, but we had to kind of guess the yardage on it. And yeah, Rock did obviously a pretty good job of guessing his range and put a good shot on it.
Oh, this freezing up.
Should be using Swagger Bipo.
Should have been.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Next time on Coyote Culture. Lonny is out with good friend Charles when they spot a coyote in a herd of cows.
Climb over the hill, and sure enough,
They move closer and get this dumb dog to play. Then Derek and Lonny have 4 coyotes come in.
they're coming really well, just like they're supposed to.
When Derek has to chase one of these coyotes down. That's on the next episode of Coyote Culture.